All right, so we're gonna go over, I've taught the double leg in a previous lesson, but I'm gonna slightly cover the double leg, taking the subject down, getting them on their back, getting past their legs, and then we're gonna pin them chest to chest, okay? From that pin, I'm gonna show you a couple ways that you can handcuff the subject. Again, remember that all these videos that I'm creating are for jiu-jitsu against non-jiu-jitsu, which is the vast majority of the people out there in the world that law enforcement officers come in contact with. With that said, if you're a law enforcement, you should sign up. I highly suggest you sign up to a Jiu-Jitsu Academy wherever you're at, okay? Whether it's kimono training or no kimono training, that doesn't matter. The fundamentals of Jiu-Jitsu is gonna work in police work because I used it. All right, so with that started, facing a subject, okay? You surprise him with a double leg. Doesn't matter if he's in a fight stance, however we have that. I'm surprising him, maybe a distraction. I drop, boom, I get him to his back, okay? If you wanna get close on this one. Once I get into his back, my main priority is to get past his legs without getting hit, meaning don't walk in here where he's just gonna be kicking on your face. If you find yourself approaching a subject that's possibly kicking and you need to get close to him, you don't lead with your head. Simulate strikes with your feet. They're probably gonna be kicking back and forth like they're riding a big wheel, okay? So what you do is you lead with a knee. Boom, see? Knee, and I'm far away. And that allows me to make contact with his feet. And now I can clear his legs. And now I'm going down to a pin. I need to go to my knees. My knees need to be wide. And I'm gonna go under the head and under the forearm here these are my wedges. Because weight alone is not enough to hold him down. If I'm just heavy, he can wiggle himself out. Just wiggle yourself right out. He's gonna get right out. But with wedges, it makes it much harder for him to just get out of here. And he's not gonna know how to bring this knee in and replace guard. What they will do is they will try to push you off. But as you can see, when I'm this close, it's very hard for them to push you off. So what they will do is they'll reach over and they'll grab their arms. Make contact with your hand. Yes. And now if you're not aware of this, he can roll you over. Just roll me over this. Yeah, he can roll you over, and now you have the subject on top of you. And that's not a good thing. So what we do is when we're here, if we see that he puts his hands together and he wants to start rolling you over, from here, watch this, go. If he tries to bridge that way, although it's a little bit harder in that direction because your knee's based out too, but you can also base out here or base out here. But after the initial push, your hands go back together from here, okay? From here, once he gets exhausted, his hands are gonna start going and he's gonna start pushing you off, which is gonna lead to the handcuffing. Remember, nobody's standing there with a stopwatch and saying, go, you need to handcuff him as quickly as you can. No. You need to handcuff him, but you need to pace yourself correctly. Have pure control first. Once you exhaust him, then lead to handcuffing. Okay, if you rush to get through this, there's a chance that you may tire yourself out before the subject gets tired. And then there's nothing I'm gonna teach you if you're tired. Okay, so once we're here, once he simmers down, his hands start, now it's ready for time to start looking for handcuffing. Okay, now if his hands are here, fairly easy to start forcing these hands down. And now look, paintbrush first. I hand from here, I brought both my hands over. I go here and I force this hand down for a paintbrush. Grab the wrist, reach under, and I have a paintbrush here. Now, I could get him to slow down his fighting by applying some pressure here, but it's gonna be hard to handcuff from here. So you're going to have to start pulling him towards you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here And now I'm gonna switch everything off. Hold up, don't move. I'm gonna immediately switch to this position here. See what I did there? I came here, he starts pushing off me, okay? All I did was from here, I bring my arm over, and I go right here, and I release. Now my hand goes to the shoulder, and I'm able to start forcing him down. Belly down, belly down, belly down, hands behind your back. Elbow to the ground, misalign the neck so that it makes this part easier. And now you go into the handcuffing. One more time. Force this hand down. Paintbrush, I'm gonna start applying some pressure. Okay, I can force him over step. There's a lot of times when you go here, he may bring his elbow down because I kind of lose, see this space here? Bring your elbow in, and you may start to lose it. So once you make the transition, glue your chest, and now I go here, and I follow into my handcuffing position, okay? One more. Once we were here, I started to go here for the paintbrush, but he pushes his arm straight down, points his arms towards his legs. No, like down here. So he sees me going for it, he points his arm down. So I don't have the hand here anymore, but it's still in the trap. Hand on the floor, I pull him towards me. Watch this. I'm gonna step around him, but notice my feet here, not near his face. I'm like pinching his chest and his lower back. I raise, switch, Kimoto lock. Now, belly down, belly down, belly down, belly down, hands behind your back, hands behind your back. Remember, here's where you make this switch here. You're gonna get stuck here, so make this switch quickly. Boom, okay? And now, if you have a hard time, you can apply counter pressure, get that other hand behind your back. Good job. And you go right into the handcuffing. One more time, a little bit quicker. So I'm here on the side. I start going for this arm here. Bet he points it down, okay? I just go inside here, hand on the floor, I pull him towards me. Not a bad idea to keep his neck down as you step over. And now, I lift, I make my switch because we have to handcuff him here. So when I lift, I make my switch, hands behind the back, belly down, belly down, belly down, belly down. Make your switch into the handcuffing position, there. Those are two ways that I use a lot to able to control a subject that was resisting from the side. All these moves were generally easy to do, guys, against somebody that does not understand jiu-jitsu. And that's the part that you may not understand, the power of jiu-jitsu. Try it out, get on the mats with somebody that's been training, and they're gonna show you how powerful this is and how you could use this as an instrument to help facilitate and take you home safely at the end of your shift. I'm out.